From the late 60s through 2000, Western Star trucks were built in Canada, so I can't think of a more appropriate make of truck to use for SnowRunner Season 9 Renew and Rebuild. That said, I imagine I'll find a way to use the new Derry Special 8x8 truck. It looks too cool not to at least try out. I knew going into this DLC that the garage wouldn't have full functionality from the start, so I made sure the two 47Xs I brought with me were set up to be relatively self-sustaining. I equipped the 10x6 version with a cargo bed and crane. For scouting duties, I used the 6x4 variant with roof-mounted supplies, lift, big tires, and a cargo bed. Both I equipped with all-wheel drive. I opted to skip the snorkels. I'm not sold on their looks, and the side of hood air intakes on the 47X are pretty high. In order to unlock the Derry Special 8x8, I first had to complete 2 contracts: explore the burned out infrastructure, which served as a small tour of the area, and Service Center, which brings the garage back to full functionality. As I explored more of the map, I'd stop periodically to drop some waypoints to help guide me. I went into full panic mode as I deployed the winch here. I've skipped watchtowers on some maps, but when they're close like this, I definitely detour so I can unlock them. Oh, nosed in pretty good here. Had this been a set forward truck, that probably wouldn't have happened. Soon I was approaching Zone 1 from the south. Coming from this direction, I couldn't see a road or trail to follow, so I worked my way through the trees. There are many small, pointy stumps in the burned out area, which were great at stopping and or damaging my truck. I had to be really careful coming around the side of the building. Entering the blue area for Zone 1 unlocked Zone 2, which wasn't far away, and appeared to be on, or at least near the road. I was smoothly trundling along in high range when a burnt log snagged the left-hand side of my truck, pushing me up onto the right side wheels. For the second time, I had a ninja winch to keep from going over. Okay, I'm really going to have to watch it on these logs. Hitting them at speed may not be the best strategy. Second zone explored, onto the third zone, which is back the way I came just a little bit. Along the way, I noticed a trailer and log station, so I stopped to investigate. Burnt logs, okay, new map gets a new type of cargo. My slow and steady approach didn't work on these logs, and I'm hung up pretty good. The winch does the trick though, freeing me in pretty short order. There's that setback axle leaving my nose hanging out again. I wonder if it would have done more damage if I still had the stock bumper. I hit that tree with the back of the truck and it's throwing off embers like a sparkler. Third zone explored, on to the final zone, which looks like it's at a warehouse or something. I map out a quick route to a nearby watchtower and jump on the railroad tracks. After splashing through the creek, it's a relatively short climb to the top of the hill, unlocking another watchtower. Oh hey, there's an upgrade available just on the far side of the bridge. I'm having a little trouble keeping it straight, but eventually I get across and unlock active suspension for the Derry Special. I still need to complete one more contract to unlock the Derry Special mission, however, so I'll get cracking on it next. For the Service Center contract, I need 2 metal rolls, 2 metal beams, and 2 pallets of bricks. There is a warehouse close by that has all the supplies I'll need. However, without a trailer store, it will take me 4 trips if I do this contract by the book. So I'm not doing it by the book. For the first trip, I'll be putting bricks in the bed and moving a set of metal beams to the loading zone. From there I can winch it in place on top of the bricks and use the crane to hold it down. It makes for a pretty tall load, but if I don't go too quickly, it should be alright. Slowly through this little ditch. That's good, that's good. Back at the garage, it's a short manner to unload the bricks, drop the cargo into the bed, put away the crane, pack the cargo, then unload the cargo. Halfway done, time for round 2. Metal rolls in the bed, metal beams on top. Unload metal rolls, drop the beams, stow the crane, pack the cargo, unload the cargo. And now we have a fully functioning garage and trailer store. Time to find the fire monster, aka the Derry Special. I'll be using the 47X service truck that served me so well in Michigan. Oh, these off-road tires don't like high speed on pavement. Ouch! More impromptu drifting action. Okay, it looks like we'll need to repair this bridge first. There are ways of getting around this to rescue the Derry, but this will be the most direct route, and I'm guessing I'll use this bridge often. I love jumping trucks in SnowRunner, and this looks like the perfect place to set up a ramp. I bring a 6900 out of the garage and back it up as far as I can to get a running start. This one has the biggest engine and the highway transmission, so it has the legs to clear this gap. Oh, no fair! The devs put an invisible wall at the edge of the bridge construction zone. Did you see the whole frame buckle upwards? That was pretty cool. Okay, so I have to do this one the old-fashioned way. The same warehouse that supplied all the cargo to get the garage and trailer store open also has the metal beams and cement blocks I'll need to repair this bridge. Using the same strategy as before, I'm using a crane to hold down the concrete blocks I'll need for the second stage of the bridge construction. I've driven through this town a few times now, and I have yet to see a Tim Hortons. This is the only bad part of this highway section. I'll probably end up using a 57X or 2 to haul water and fuel up and down this road as I get deeper into Season 9. Okay, unload the beams, drop the cement blocks, stow the crane, pack the blocks, then unload the blocks, and voila! New bridge. And a promotion, nice! Now, to move this truck out of the way and get on with my rescue mission. Finding that I really like this map so far. It's big and it has a lot of variety. Most importantly for me though, it doesn't feel like a grind. Soon I found the Derry, on its side and partially in a lake. Oh Derry of the lake, what is your wisdom? In short order, I have it back on its wheels. Fortunately, it's already in running condition, so adding repair points is just insurance. After plodding the way back to civilization, I get to towing. This road surface isn't like anything I've encountered before in a SnowRunner. It looks and feels like damp, sandy dirt. Not quite mud and not quite sand. Good grip though. I was a little worried about towing the Derry through these rivers, but it looks like the intake is high enough to keep it out of trouble. From the cockpit view, I can see what looks like motes of ash floating in the air. That's pretty wild. It's getting pretty dark as I get back to town. Hold up, what was that? Bowling club? What is that, like a one-lane bowling alley? And what are NURBs? Or what is a NURB? I don't even know. I know that I'm going to smash those pumpkins later, though. It's dusk when I finally get back to the yard. I recover the 47X back to the garage and immediately redeploy it, power sliding in to finish off repairing and refueling the Derry. Nice. Looking forward to seeing what this map has to offer next. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, a comment, or consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.